All right, we are rocking and ready to go. Welcome everybody to a little bit of D&D in the Svenzone. I've got to pull up the stream. That video was shorter than I remembered it. All right, everybody say hi.
Hey.
Hi.
All right, everybody say hi.
Howdy.
Everybody say hi.
Howdy.
Cool. We have sound. All right, so we're running a couple minutes late. I had to go take an injured person to the hospital, so urgent care rather, and just got back. But didn't want to cancel, so we're gonna keep going. We're gonna jump right into it. You guys had come upon a centaur who was a mummy type centaur, all wrapped in bandages and things, and another centaur you determined was a fiend, or some sort of devil thing that had been summoned up. It was a mix between a hellhound and a gnome and type centaur. So it had been determined, hey, somebody summoned this thing. Gee, I wonder who it is. And as you guys were getting ready to take a rest, the person who summoned it, you presume, showed up because there were two spellcasting gnomes and a clearly necromantic gnome on mastiffs with a bunch of other undead that were going with them. And they then were promptly killed by all of you. And except for the necromancer who managed to get away. You then took a rest and decided to then follow the trail toward these stones that you saw. And as it turns out, yes, I want to cancel. As it turns out, I'm on the wrong, streaming the wrong screen. So let me fix that first. There we go. All right. So it turns out that whoever had done this ritual was either interrupted or something else happened because the ritual circle that was used to summon this fiend was still open and still operating, was destroying and making everything around it all disgusting and gross. And these fiends were starting to come through it. You guys got there and were attacked by the fiends. Godin has been banging on one of the rocks in an attempt to damage it. And that is where we left off.
Break the circle of life.
You have a bunch of little gross piles of flesh walking around, making rude noises, and not doing a whole lot beyond that. And then you had this big, large creature. Let me pull up the combat tracker for the stream. Switch that. There we go. I'm not sure why he was. Oh, that's right. He disappeared. The big one disappeared. As after Jackson and Scrambles and the Echo had been doing a bunch of damage to it. It is the top of round 4. Any questions or comments before we get going? Yes. All right, Ed Toggin, you were up to the north of the circle, away from everybody. Were you doing anything special? I don't remember off the top of my head. you were just
He's flying above the rooms, trying to get a good look at them to see if he can figure out kind of how to disable this.
okay.
Uh, a little reminder to everybody: the big guy was when he came here, he like called back into the portal or whatever, and so we think that there's an even bigger, scarier guy coming after him. So we really want to stop this.
Okay. Um, you're not positive, but urine is always an option. You could give it a shot and see if that helps.
And if it doesn't work, you're in trouble.
That's right. All right, so this thing is here. It's right by Jackson. So it is its turn. It's going to try to kill Jackson one shot. Here we go. You never know. It could happen.
Never know. Do you want me on the camera or not?
That is, I will always prefer people to be on camera, but if you, I'm not going to force you.
Well,
That is a miss.
my thing is active. Be honest.
Okay, thank you. That is my bad. All right, so you hear this insane buzzing sound. Um, Let me get that fixed. Streaming. Reno. Is it this one? No, I don't think it's this one. I think it's the other one.
Ow.
Reno. There you are. Okay. All right. Thank you for pointing that out. All right, so you hear this really loud buzzing sound. Ooh, I do have a sound for it. Okay. And more than just hearing the sound, it just starts to really bother you and annoy you, and you really want it to stop. It just seems to take over everything as. Nope. All right, well, for what this thing does, the sound effect is underwhelming, but
Does that sound affect you?
yes,
Okay. Something my Pandora came out.
the coming through this, through stepping onto the runes, is this very large insect looking thing.
You know, the thing.
Man. This guy called out to his buddies last round.
It's lovely. Looks like
Maybe he's just warning them off.
It looks like the same ones they have in Alaska.
All right, and just let me. I need to read one thing to see if it happens immediately or later. Okay. Start its turn. Okay. All right, so it steps through and it's hovering at about 5 feet off the ground, sort of looking around, trying to figure out what's going on. Scrambles.
Okay. The guy who summoned them, he is gone, correct? Because he's not on my map. Or can I
You
just not see him because of the fog?
so when he,
Oh,
I will give this to you guys. He was in the ruins. You then saw him burst in a flame like a misty step, but with flames. Teleport and attack. He last round he turned invisible as you saw this teleport go off again. So
Oh, okay.
he teleported somewhere. You know he teleported somewhere. He has not attacked since.
Gotcha. Okay.
He has wings,
Well,
but nobody has seen him fly yet. I mean, he might be flying as well, so he might not even show up on the ground. You don't know.
This whole time, I thought that the thing we saw was just a lemure.
I'm talking about the big,
big bad flying guy.
I have the.
Demon-y thing.
Did I save it? No.
I guess I'm
of course
just gonna.
Okay.
I know you said that the ground is it difficult terrain, or what type of terrain is the ground for movement again?
It's half. So every 2 squares you move is 15 feet.
So I can get to about there.
Well, you're going through an enemy, so you can't.
That's checksum.
You're in a circle of darkness. You can't see. There's probably somebody in there.
Ah, that's what's happening. Okay. I was like, why aren't any of these things showing up? Let me do
I
it
was like,
again.
I don't see
Hide
anything.
it. Show it. So there are. Yes, you are in darkness, and I'm trying to remember what I did. Oh, that's why. It was the camera that I did it. Okay. So hold on. Cancel that. There we go. Now the darkness is there. I will enable lighting. Click on, say, Gotten, for example. Him. Yeah, so Jackson and Scrambles are in the darkness. Toggin.
Good.
Yeah. So you guys cannot see. Trying to figure out a way to do that so that you guys can still see. Yeah. So you don't need to see me. Why am I showing up? Weird. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so you can't see. You have an idea of where the stones are and what's around you, so
Okay.
you figure out. You can hear Jackson, so you can move with relative certainty of where you're going. But if you're trying to move where you were toward that stone, then let me know and I'll tell you what happens.
Yes, that would be my goals. I'm going to go try to fight the big bad thing that just came out of the center.
Okay. And again, you wouldn't have been able to see that, but you all of a sudden,
Okay.
way off in the distance, you hear this little buzzing, and all of a sudden, whoosh, it gets insanely loud, and it's just bugging the crap out of you. So that's fine. You step forward, you hear Jackson
I'm
next to you,
Bugging the crap out of him.
and there's a little squelching fart monster in front of you. So you can attack it with disadvantage if you'd like.
And I assume this darkness, it's ignoring my night vision goggle thingies and whatever then, right?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. All right, then yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just to make an attack. I don't really know what to do, so I'm just going to go disadvantage. And where do I put the attack? Do I just click it?
Yeah, you have it targeted. I targeted it for you. You hit.
Okay. I'm going to just drop damage in the dice bar.
The Arg monster. You make that up?
So, here's an example. You rolled a 1. But you notice it actually then re-rolled
Oh, I re-rolled it.
into a
Yeah,
10.
that's cool.
So it
I
is
like
working.
that.
Woo.
Heck yeah.
It is more powerful than it should be because it works for all 3 of your dice. Because there's not really a
awesome.
way of making it to where it doesn't affect the other 2. So there you go. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
So if you ever
Okay.
see a 1, you know it's because the second roll was a 1.
Yeah.
It does do what it's supposed to do. All right, so you kill it. You can hear a squish, and you hear it sort of dissipate a little bit. So that's 50. Oh, hold on. So give me a survival check. 15.
Okay.
Just don't roll 1.
Ability skills.
Yep, no problem.
Sweet.
And then you step out of the darkness. You have moved 30 feet.
Okay, let me see if I can see anything.
So now, yes, when you click your token, you should be able to see this thing right in front of you. And it spins and turns
Yes,
as it's
I can
hovering.
see it. Yay. All right, I'm going to take my second attack at it. Bonus action. I'm going to pop my... Actually, yeah, because I want the flanking. So I'm going to bonus action pop my echo. Where's the at? Assets. Shared. There. And then I'm going to attack through the echo at whatever the heck this thing is.
So this is the other one that
Yeah, big guy.
when it disappeared.
Goodbye.
19 hits him. Damage. Boom. Okay, so that's what Scrambles is doing. He's going to run up there. He can't really see, so he's walking, bumps into something, flings his axe through it. The thing I killed, did it have a soul?
A soul?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. So I swing my axe through it, and I'm not sure if I hit it or not, but then the next thing I hear is my axe goes, sucks its soul up, and
Give me a
I keep
religion
moving.
check. DC
Okay.
15.
I can do that.
Actually, I'd say it's more about 13.
DC
Just somewhat
religion.
common knowledge.
My religion is not that great. In fact, it's 0. But I'll
Not
take
when
a
you roll a
20.
nat 20.
I'll take a
So,
nat 20 on that,
especially
biatch.
after your time in Avernus on the plains of hell, you heard or learned or talked about when an evil person dies, they become what's called a lemure, which is similar to these moving bodies of flesh that you've seen, and they are the basest of all devils, and they can over time, if they're extremely lucky and determined, they can become these more powerful demons as they go up and up and up in power. But so you know, the thing you just killed was a soul of an evil person.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So the axe sucked it up, and I came through the black, and I come out on the other side, and I'm like, oh, geez, giant scary thing. So I do the natural instinct to attack the shit out of it, and that's my turn.
Yes, you did it. Okay, good. All right, Jackson, you hear Scrambles as he's moving right in front of you, stepping through, slices through this creature and moves off to the north. You are in darkness. You cannot see.
Okay.
You hear this buzzing sound. Very loud, very... Oh, hold on a second. I forgot to have you do it. I forgot. Micah, I need a Constitution saving throw, I'm pretty sure. I mean, yes, DC 12 Constitution saving throw. Alright, so you're good. Jackson, I need a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
Yes. Would you like to use your inspiration?
Is it important?
That's your call.
Look, if the DM points it out, it might be important.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Go ahead
Okay,
and
so
re-roll it.
go ahead and give me another roll.
Roll it. Come on. Give me something good. Give me something good. Eh, I'll take that.
Okay, so you are good. If a creature saving throw is successful, it is immune to the drone for the next 24 hours. So Scrambles and Jackson don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
All right, what would you like to do?
I am moving up towards what I hear and the direction that I saw Scrambles going.
Well, you didn't see Scrambles do anything because it's dark.
Oh, okay, well,
Roll a survival
I'm
check.
hearing.
All right, so you're moving forward. You hear Scrambles fighting where you want to go, so you keep moving forward, and that should be why. There it is. There you go. So you have to move 30 feet, and you're out of the
Right.
5, 10, 15, 20.
So can I?
Yes.
I have 10 more feet to go. So can I
Okay.
step? Or
Yes,
am
you
I
can,
still in the
because
slime?
you are in a slime, but the rune circle is not in the slime. So if you want to
Okay,
step
cool.
into the rune circle, sure, it'll be fine. And
Yep.
not slime.
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
Okay.
And then, with my actions, when the action page comes up. Okay. Great. Come on.
Okay, you did not have your great axe out. You were fighting
what did I-
fiends, so you were using your fiendish
Oh,
longsword.
ignore that roll. Then I'll go with another one. All right, there you go. I'll take that. Come on, baby. Oh, that's one more time. Do better this time. Can do better. I can do better. Yes. There.
All right, so you slice into this thing twice. Are you doing anything else?
I think that is all. I'm not raging right now, so I'm good to go there.
All right, hold on just a moment. I need a dexterity saving throw, Jackson.
Saving throw for what?
Dexterity.
Somebody
Oh.
ended their turn in a portal that they didn't know what did.
Dexterity. Okay. Come on, maybe let's do it. That's not too bad. I'll take that.
All right, so you are successful.
Yeah.
As this creature steps out next to you. Talking.
Okay. So, Toggin was flying 20 feet above the runes where he had an optimal view.
Correct.
Can he like try to examine them, try to figure out what would stop this?
Flying high again.
You, in 6 seconds from 20 feet away, give me an Arcana check. At this point, you have no idea. You're this. Oh,
Okay.
I need a Constitution saving throw. Um, it is very distracting. Not only the sound, but the look of this thing. You don't really like bugs anyway. And it is hard for you to even concentrate at all, much less try to figure out what's going on with this ritual. You said you are a ritual caster, correct?
Uh, yes.
Okay. All right. So that is your action. Are you doing anything else?
Don't think I can.
You can move. I know what you have for bonus actions. Okay. So then, where is that? Okay.
Jackson, are you raging?
No.
I'm not supposed to be.
Hmm.
Doesn't say anything. Yeah,
It
no.
is normal.
Up until,
Okay. So
up until this point, we have not gotten much going on, so hasn't been a reason.
you got in. You see this poof, and the demon appears next to you, swinging his axe. And he teleported, so that is all he can do. All right. Got it.
Despite the new injury, I will continue to work on the pillar.
Okay, so it's
Back to
automatically
first
hit. Just
again.
roll damage. Bludgeoning, fire, radiant. Okay. All right, so the crack is a much larger crack appears. You think? Give me an investigation. We can tell it's definitely doing damage. It's definitely affecting this thing. Um, what else would you like to do?
My spiritual weapon will now do its attack on the other side of the rock.
Okay.
Force damage. Make any difference.
All right.
Oh,
I presume you didn't want to move.
Nope, that's it.
All right, top of the next round. There it is. All right, so you see this thing. It's sort of if a lemure had a body. Maybe it sort of looks like that thing, sort of. Um, Has it? Come on. Why isn't it doing it? There it is. Stumbles out. This thing, does it have, can it see in darkness? Magical darkness doesn't impede. So, scrambles, you feel this thing trying to punch you from behind. Alright, this could be the end of scrambles. Let's see. Nope. 15 damage. This thing just slams into you, hits you right at where the bend back of the knee. You stumble for a minute as you can't see it because it's in the darkness, but you definitely felt it. Doggin.
Can it see me in through the darkness?
Yes. You would have no way of knowing that, but yes, I just checked it.
The bastard.
Alright, let me switch the view. Alright, talking, you do see that what Godin is doing seems to having an effect on the pillar, and the pillar on your side, there are glowing runes on the pillar as well. It doesn't look like the spiritual weapon is doing anything, but what Godin is doing, you can hear the crack and you see the pieces of stone fall. And we cannot hear you if you're talking, Mantha.
It's not like what's going.
There we go.
I don't know why I like being confused when I'm high.
Alright, Talgan, what are you doing? So as a ritual caster, you do know that if you destroy somehow the runes, or change the runes to say something else, or not say what they're supposed to say, then that will usually affect the magic. The only question is what type of, since this is clearly some sort of gate, you're not sure what it will do to the weave, the magic that's flowing through it. It could explode, it could just shut it down, it could do nothing. So, your basic ritual caster tells you that, but you would have to study it more to know to do it safely.
So I sat down.
Well,
and, like,
I
the journal.
think I'm just here to like buy people time. So Toggin is up here, and it's not even a touchstone. I forgot about that.
Motion, but I've got my arms really straight forward down to like brace myself.
Toggin is going to go ahead and
the entire time I'm just
cast
It's really hard to hear
banishment.
you with all the noise going on right there.
just
Well,
groaning like
yeah, it's your daughter right there. So,
A dozen people waiting. Just toast.
So anyway, Toggin is going to go ahead and let me see how far away this guy's at. Oh, cool. Perfect. Toggin. I know we've got like an open portal right here, but maybe this will buy us some room, he's gonna go ahead and cast Banishment. And upcast it to 5th level so he can target 2 creatures instead of 1.
Okay.
And they must succeed on a charisma saving throw. So let me go ahead and throw that at them. Damn, they just have a advantage. Rip. Okay, well, Arg monster failed. So I don't believe either of these are native to this plane of existence. So
Doesn't matter if they are or not, they still get banished.
they still get banished, but I believe they go back to the one they came from. So that's his turn, I guess.
That sounds close to me.
So the droning stops as this thing. What does it look like when it gets banished?
So out of the gross ground sprouts normal looking vines, and they kind of climb up the body of the fiend and kind of like covers it, and when they fall away it's just gone.
Nice. Alright, same thing happened to the big one, but he sort of takes his axe and slices through them and still standing. Alright, and then another one of those weird gross things steps forward. Jackson.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rage. First of all,
Okay.
so I got 3. Change the way this whole thing looks. Wild rage table is here. We go. Something good. Something good. Okay. 7. Flowers and vines temporarily grow around you.
Alright,
So your
15
range
feet.
The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemy.
Alright, I should be able to do this. Let's see.
Alright, so I've done my turn. I mean, now I can strike. Strike.
You need to apply the actual
Oh, it didn't get applied?
berserk effect on you. Rage effect.
Is it
Rage effect.
on the bottom? I'm not seeing the berserker section. Just the rage bonus?
Yes, your
Works.
should be under
Am I dropping the
under barbarian. The top
rage?
right underneath your weapons. There's barbarian and there's barbarian rage. Top one.
Yeah. I dropped it 3 times in this.
You don't drop anything. You just click this. Click the little purple dude.
Oh, okay. Purple. Sorry. I'm checking the wrong one. There you go. My mistake. All right, now. Supposed to change my fucking thing. What? To change the mode to cat or something else. Standard. There we go. All right. Oops. Just gonna do it. Too bad. Not too bad. Okay. So I can hit the other guy as well now. Change up my thing and do that. Oops. It did not work. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see who. Let's see. So you had.
I had the pile of flesh, and now I'm hitting the gross monster.
Okay. I don't see where you had them targeted. 21
had
would
the
have hit. So it would have done.
The first one would have hit. I haven't done the second one yet.
Correct. Yes. No, you do not have a targeted. So there you go.
Well, I have the second one
Okay.
targeted, and
So go ahead and roll your attack.
no, baby, and it is a hit. And
All right. And go ahead. Forgot to have Toggin do it, but I'll get back to him in a minute. I need a saving throw.
it's too loud.
DC 11 Wisdom saving throw, please. You want me to drop it on you?
Sure.
No.
Second me.
Yes, please.
Sure. Nice.
You succeed. Scrambles. So as
Oh,
this strange looking thing that has its insides on the outsides, and all this other stuff are running around. Your mind is just having a hard time accepting what it's seeing. And Scrambles, you are. Did you want to use your inspiration on that?
No, I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
So you are frightened of these two things. All that means is that you cannot
I can't move towards it.
move toward it. Correct. Willingly move toward it. You do have the thing behind you. You also know the big giant flying thing is sort of behind the stone over there, but you know it's there. You can see Godin fighting it. And that would not be closer to either one of those.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack.
So you can't attack the thing talking you in the darkness. You would just be at disadvantage.
Is that the? But I can see it. It's not in the darkness. Is that correct? If I can see it.
So let me. You should not be able to see this thing.
I don't.
Okay. So everything else you can
So-
see just fine. That's the only thing that's hidden.
Totally chill. So I'm going to use my bonus action. Or actually, I don't even know if it's a bonus action. I think I might just be able to do it once per turn. Let me just check. I'm going to teleport and switch spots with my Echo.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
should remember if it's a bonus action or what it is. It is Echo Knight. Echo. Either way, I'm going to attack this thing. I will find out if it's my bonus action or not in a moment. Where's my skills? Attack.
Okay, give me just a second here before you roll. Have to add this to you. Okay.
I'm clear to go ahead and roll it now.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for attack. Is there a reason why my dice were double rolled, or am I just going crazy?
Yeah, because you're
Yeah,
frightened of it.
disadvantage.
Oh, my attacks have disadvantage, all of them?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought it was just against the thing I was attacking. Okay.
And you
I'm sorry, I
hit.
thought it was the thing that scared me, not the thing I was attacking. I
Yeah,
apologize.
this is the thing that
Okay.
scares you. So you are scared.
Oh,
of,
it
You're
is.
scared of both of them. Yep.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I could teleport next to him then. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you said the big buggy thing did that.
Oh no, no, the big buggy thing is gone.
Okay. Then I wouldn't have moved towards him because I consider teleporting towards
I
something
wasn't going
moving
to argue
towards
it
it.
because teleporting isn't
No.
officially moving, but
No, but I agree.
I
I
was going to
think
let you do
that's a really cheesy argument to make.
it.
So I apologize. If you would just undo that,
Okay.
I'm going to instead run away. There might be something in the darkness that attacks me. I'll have to deal with that. Um, I'm gonna run away and go try to fight the thing that Godin is fighting.
Okay.
I think I can get about here in the muck because my movement is only half speed, and then I will bonus pop up my.
Well, you can go 20 feet.
Oh, I can go
You
20
can go
feet.
one more, huh? So, and
Perfect. Then
actually,
I'll
you
go
can
there.
go here, because
Cool.
the way it's drawn. If you're looking at the top-down view, the normal view, they're slanty just because to show that they're big.
hmm
If you look at the 2D version, you can see they only take up like a couple squares. Anyway, so you're good. You can go there. And then what are you
I'm
doing
gonna
with your
go
echo?
there. I'm gonna pop it up. I'm gonna bonus action, let that one die off, and bring it up over closer to where I am. Do that.
Well, 15 feet, right?
Yep,
Okay.
within 15 feet of me. And then
And he is moving by the flesh. There
I'm going to attack the big bad guy. Why isn't it doing anything?
Well, you're 10 feet away, so are you throwing your axe or how are you attacking it?
No, I'm going to move the echo. I'm going to pop the echo as
with
my
the
bonus
echo. I'm
action.
sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
You do take some
I still
damage
can't. Oh, there
as
he
you
is.
leave. This thing punches you. Bink.
Oh shit. Fine.
All 5 points of damage. There you go.
All
I've got
right,
it targeted for
attacking.
you, so you can just roll if you
Boom.
want.
Now I can see him.
Right now, the
Okay, so
darkness is
attack
gone. I'm going to
2.
turn off lighting.
Yay,
This is a
color has into the world.
Shouldn't. That's right. There you go.
Attacking him again. My second attack for the turn. Big wing demon. Now, question. I have disadvantage against all of my attacks, or just attacks on the bad guys that have scared me?
You have an disadvantage on your attacks while
Period.
you can see the source of your fear.
Aren't they between a rock and me?
You're rocking a hard place.
This dude is, but this dude is not.
Well, fuck that guy then.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine then. He looks pretty fucked up, so I'm gonna take an action surge. Or what do I?
He
Nope,
does.
I've already used my action surge. I'm gonna use my last increase incarnation. Try and killinate him. Making another attack against him. Bang. 17 is a miss. Holy shit. Okay, one more. And a miss again. Okay, pass and turn.
Wow, almost the exact same rolls. That's sad. So those of you wondering at home, This is the new solo leveling Dubby flavor called
Oh.
Shadow Monarch Surge.
Wow.
It is really good. As most of them, all of them except one. And that one was just good. And that was the mystery flavor. So I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just a hodgepodge of all the leftovers they put in one tub. But I was not. It was still good. But everything else I've had has been really good.
So you playing in
So-
Jelly Belly?
Yeah.
Random
With the mystery flavor one, I was. Yep. It was cheap, so I got it.
cockroach or ABC?
Anyway, that's what the new Duppy is with my free shaker.
No, my vape.
Wow.
So check them out. 10% off when you go to the cart. Who's next? Where are we? There it is, Scrambles. All right, so next is Godden. All right, so
I will continue my assault on the
Oracle,
pillar.
30.
I'll be right back.
So yeah, so that should have worked. Why didn't it work?
I am singularly focused on killing this pillar.
Jackson. Try this space. Cyan. Where's Jackson? Here it is. $23. Okay, so with that, -7. Okay, okay. All right, so with that, the column cracks. You see this burst of light from the rune on the other side. And I need a percentile in the tower, please. Godden. Okay. The rest of the runes start to fade, and the writing along the ground also starts to fade. That is not what I wanted. I wanted this one. All right, Godden, I need a six-sided dice, please. All right. And then, so you see this creature over here. He is giant. So this creature over here starts convulsing, and you see this ice crystals start forming along its skin, and it collapses down and does the Thanos fade as it disappears.
Cool.
I really
Which
like
creature is
scent
this?
that-
Well, he's gone now, but one of the two gross things.
Well, it was right
Got
next to Jackson, sort of.
Yeah.
They're getting
It
their
could have been
discount.
Toggin and Jackson, but you didn't roll well, so. All right. And speaking of next to Jackson, this thing is now.
It's got a disadvantage to something, right? Or is it just movement?
It's movement. As these vines are sprouting all up around it, and it punches you. Does 1 point of damage.
Woohoo.
All right, so this thing, you can tell it sort of gives out this scream.
That was a lame ass scream.
And he as you see, it notices that the magic fades, and there are 4 of them
Jeez.
standing there. And it is going to fly straight up. Sort of crouches down and whoof, takes off. So Scrambles and Godin both get opportunity attacks. Before you roll damage, if you hit, let me know. Don't roll damage, just roll the hit. You
Like
dropped your second one. You weren't frightened because you can't see it, but you dropped the second one, so the first one would have been a 4 anyway. Godin?
Oh, I see. The button's different.
You also miss. All right, so some of the muck flies around as its wings start, and it takes off, and is now 60 feet up in the air, and there are 4 of them. And that is all I can do. As the top of the next round, Godin, you get to go again.
There are 4 of them now. Did they
Yes.
duplicate or did I just not see the others?
There
They
were
split
suddenly
it?
4 of them in the same spot.
Are they smaller or big? Or are they all the same size?
All exactly the same size. Same wounds and everything.
All right, so some sort of duplicate image crap, probably. $60, huh? All right, well, I will grab my amulet of Sylvanas symbol thingy and utter a prayer to try and turn undead against this demon thingy.
What's the range of that? And
Hang on,
does it work
its range
against
is only
undead?
30. Fuck, never mind, it's a 30. I thought it was 60, it's only 30. 60 feet in the air. Nothing I can do. Ah. Too bad I couldn't use the divinity as a attack of opportunity. All right, so it is. I will quickly just drop my mace for a second, grab my crossbow off my back, and
Okay.
shoot that guy.
All right, so with a squelch, it lands in the muck.
When I shoot, or when I.
Game over.
Your
No,
mace.
he's talking about the weapon you dropped.
You
Oh,
dropped your mace.
yeah. No luck. That can only move 20 feet. I will move my visual weapon over to the thing next to Jackson. And where is it? I always have trouble finding. There it is. Visual weapon. Great. Nothing hitting right now.
You might need to change your dice color. That's definitely the issue here.
Yeah.
Good. I did hit next turn, but it didn't do anything.
All right, give me just a moment.
Weird. Not working on either button. Like I'm frozen right now.
All right. This guy's turn. He gets talking to 20 feet in the air. Jackson is there. The big goss is fighting him. So he's just going to move over here to Jackson.
The bastard.
Oh, Godin, I need a. I don't even think you can fail this, but I need a wisdom saving throw. DC 11. Yeah. No problem. All right. Successful save, the creature is immune. I also. So, Micah, you get. Scramble's got another one at the end of his turn. Eight. So it's a 10. Okay. So now this thing is trying to bite Jackson. Nom nom nom.
Bastard.
That's a miss. And sadly, he can only do it once. Alright, so this thing moves out of the darkness. It's a +1 because he's flanking.
So when he goes to attack Jackson, I'm going to use my Shadow Martyr ability.
Okay. What does
You
that do?
can make your echo throw itself in front of an attack directed at another creature that you can see. Before the attack roll is made, you use your reaction to teleport the echo to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the targeted creature.
Okay.
Cool.
Does it have a range as far as where the
As
target
far
has
as
to
I
be?
can see. As
Wow.
far as I can see. Creature that you can see.
Okay.
The attack roll triggered. Excuse me. The attack roll triggered the reaction is instead made against your echo.
Okay.
So it instead attacks the echo. I have to do it before the attack is rolled. So it's kind of one of those like save or suck things. Like if he misses, he misses. But if he doesn't miss, he hits the echo instead of Jackson.
That's cool.
It doesn't break any of the other rules of the echo. So if there was somebody, let's say,
Well, if
60
it's
feet
within
away from
sight,
me,
then it would break a rule of the echo.
it does not, because I was about to explain that. So if Jackson was, say, 60 feet away from me, he teleports to where Jackson is 60 feet away. If I do not end my next turn within 15 feet of the echo would go away. But because it is not during my turn, I have until the end of my turn to bring the echo back.
Gotcha.
That is the rules as written for Echo Avatar.
Or you already taken your turn.
Yep, that's why I have. If for some reason somebody was say 75 feet away from me, I could do it, wait until the end of my next turn, and then try to get closer to it, or just let the echo fizzle out. But
Right.
it does not matter. I'm hoping he hits him instead of you.
There's a miss.
Cool.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, Scrambles.
Yeah.
Your
That's
turn.
some level. That was my level 10 thing, I think, or whatever it is. I got that for being the level 10 Echo Knight, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Neat.
5, 10, 15. I am going to. Am I still afraid of the other guy? I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to move here. Yeah. For some reason, when I go to move there, I can't see anymore. Am I behind him yet? Or am I think I'm to his side.
There's also
Yeah, you're to the left of him.
Can I go there or no? I can't. I can't see for some reason.
That's in his body. That one corner, the last
Oh no!
corner is in
Wait,
his
that
body.
that guy is 60 feet up in the air, isn't he?
Yes.
He is.
Okay, so I don't even have to worry about him. I just can't move closer to Arc Monster. So instead of moving at all, I'm just going to attack with the Echo. Try to kill the thing, the source of my fear. Because as much as I'd like to try to fly... Oh, I have the boots! I can fly! They only let me go 30, though. I might do that. Anyway, I'm going to attack this guy first. Let's try to kill the source of my fear.
That's it.
Please flip and die. Okay, second attack. Yay, finally. So since it is done, I am no longer afraid of it. Is that accurate?
Correct.
Cool.
Yay!
Let me look at my boots real quick. I know I just used them, but I don't remember how I activate them. If they're a bonus action or what I do to get them.
It's usually action.
I don't know what it is. I just want to make sure that I can or can't use them or how that works. I'm either going to fly 30 feet up into the air and then pop my echo or end my turn here on the ground. So I apologize about holding everybody up. Where's it at? What are the stupid boots called? Wing boots, there they are. You have 4 charges and spend 1 charge daily at dawn. While wearing the boots, you can take a magic action. What's a magic action?
That's it's the new thing. It's a hold on a second. Let me look at the other one.
Do I have one? I don't know if I have one.
Technically we're in 5e, so no. But like, that's from 2024, not
I posted them in the chat just in case you wanted to take a look at them.
Right. I'm just trying to remember what they're called. Winged boots. That's why I couldn't find them.
Yeah,
I
winged
was looking
boots.
for flying, not winged. All right. Here it is, legacy. All right. So I'll switch these out for you now. There is no action.
Oh,
It says while
then
you're
yeah.
wearing these boots, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. You can use these boots to fly for up to 4 hours, all at once or in several shorter flights, each one using a minimum of 1 minute. So when you were jumping to kill the Auroch the other day,
You can't use
it,
them during combat.
it took up 1
He's
minute.
stuck in the air for at least a minute.
No, it
That's
just
fine.
uses up 1 minute worth of.
Oh, it uses it up, whether you
Right.
use it or
So
not.
you now
Okay,
have 3 hours and 59 minutes left.
Fair enough. Then I am going to fly up straight in the air 40 feet and try and chase this demonoid thing.
Things at this point. There's 4 of them.
Well, the big bad guy was 40 feet, 60 feet, big winged demon.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
one.
He split into 4 of himself up there. So
Oh,
there are now 4 of those, that same size guy up there where you're going.
oh no.
Identical
Well,
looking, same wounds, everything.
I'm gonna fly up I'm gonna fly up 30 feet, and I'm gonna pop my echo above me 15 feet, and I'll pop him not above me. I'll pop him 10 feet above me because I'm gonna put him 5 feet out from me. That way, you can distinguish between him and me.
You can play that game apparently.
Who stays
Yeah,
flying with you?
my echo can pop within 15 feet of my location. If I'm 1,000 feet in the air, he can be 1,015 feet in the air.
Wow. Pretty cool.
Yeah, the echo is not confined to ground or
Yeah,
gravity.
it's like my spiritual weapon. It's just there.
Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I know it doesn't sound very cool, but that's what I did. Try to chase this demons thing.
Eh.
And then
Doing a Superman thing.
I'll point out at him and Rakdos will judge who's worthy. And then I end my turn, but he doesn't know that. He's a demon. He knows who Rakdos is.
Lovely indeed. There we go. Am I targeted already? Not targeted. Flesh. Go.
Oh, nice. You're making multiple tokens. That's cool.
Shabby. Okay.
He gone. He gone. You already killed him once.
Okay. So can I go to the other guy then?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Most
mean,
definitely.
26 probably hits almost anything in this game.
Do you want me to re-roll, or are you good with that?
That's fine. You can hit it. Because it would have been 18 and you would have hit.
Okay. That's damage. Not too bad. 17.
Cool.
Weird. I don't know why the aura is not working for you. I did doing the same thing I did for. It's on. It's visible. That's weird. I don't know. All right. So this thing is going to. All right. Give me a intimidation check, Scrambles.
That's pretty decent. 17 ain't bad.
Yes.
All right. So it'll drop down to you. Oh, wrong one.
Okay.
And take a couple swings with his axe. Oh, I'm sorry. You said the echo is directly above you. So his first attack would have been at the echo. So the echo is gone.
You had it targeting me, so don't take the damage out on
Soaking up
me.
that damage. Now, with my 17 intimidation check, did he look like surprised in the face, or did he seem like he didn't give a crap about me and my whole family, and he's just like laughed and like squeezed his balls or something crazy at me?
When you said what you said, he turned around and flew back down to you.
Okay,
So yes, you
cool.
definitely had an effect on him.
Challenge accepted.
Yep. Second one's a miss. Boo. All right.
When,
Nothing
as
else you
I'm
can
looking
do,
up there with my
sadly.
crossbow, trying to get better aim, does it look like all four creatures swung at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
And occasionally one of them will merge and then split off. It's very hard to keep track of who's who. Taugen.
Will Scrambles be mad if I interfere in this?
How would you know?
No,
I don't know. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna try doing something.
Oh,
I
time.
just got this, so let's go ahead and try it. It doesn't specify what kind of action it takes. I'm assuming it takes a normal action to do.
What are you talking about?
I prefer you do it abnormally.
I just got a accursed invocation, and I'm gonna try to turn this guy into a frog.
You have a bunch of invocations, don't they? Aren't they all the same rules as far as what they are to use?
No, they usually specify what they use. And this one does not say that it's an action, so I'm assuming that it is, because this is kind of too powerful to just be like, oh yeah, I just used like a bonus action to do this.
So your amnesia
So,
and your understand languages, what are they?
I... actually, that's a good question. Never mind, my amnesia does not actually specify, but I have it in the description that it takes an action. That's not what I meant to do. I don't think that went on anybody, so I think it's fine.
Is it under? I'm trying to find your invocations under your what? Oh, here it is. Bewitching invocation. Is that it?
No, above it,
Yes.
accursed invocation.
Right.
Anyway, I'm just going to assume that this takes an action because it would suck for everybody else if it didn't take an action. And so I'm gonna go ahead and try to turn this guy into a frog. He gets a saving throw.
This is an incantation, not an invocation. Okay.
And I don't think... I'm assuming this is mirror image because it's acting like mirror image. I don't think mirror image does anything against saving throws.
Did you share the invocation? No. If you would share the invocation, please. Thank you.
Experiencing this shit since I was like
It
19.
seems like it's just polymorph,
And the first time I
but
did it, like
only for frogs.
That's Polyworld.
Okay, first of all, you have to ask if he's willing or not.
Okay, if he wants to turn into a frog while he's 60 feet in the air, I will go ahead. You know what? I won't make him roll, you know?
That's a good call. See if you can get a charisma check in there. That sounds like a free charisma check to me.
Hey, Scrambles
It
is totally
does
scared of frogs.
retain its personality, so it's not going to be a very friendly frog. Just for reference.
I'm not
Okay.
planning on it lasting as a frog. Because most frogs can't fly.
All right. So it costs 4 hex points. Poking transmutation. So you are correct. The mirror image does not affect the saving throw.
Cool. He gets to make a wisdom save. Oh, rip. It's fine. He saved. It didn't do anything. Toggin, here, let me, just for. Oh yeah, Toggin was like wiggling his fingers at him and like chanting stuff or something. I don't think it actually needs that, but like I'm saying that he's doing it, like trying to like be spooky witch. And it looks like he's doing something. It looks like he's doing something cool, but
Very nice.
he will go ahead and
Okay, here it
raise
is.
his elevation by 20 feet. I always forget which button it is.
Height is Alt.
Cool. Yeah, he's wiggling his fingers, looking very witchy.
Okay. So when he flew down at me, could I see which one was the first one to move down? Or did his duplicates move at the same time as he did?
All 4 images, I mean, all 4 of him moved at the same time. But we are at the top of the round, so we are taking our 10-minute break.
Okay, sounds good. 10-minute break.
Yeah, right now.
So I'll see you guys at 52. All right, we are back. All right, I am just making a couple corrections real quick. So this is a cool picture. I haven't looked at it in a while. This is the class that Mantha's playing. The art that goes with it.
Ew.
Hex switch.
It's actually pretty freaking creepy.
Yeah.
Where'd your friend go?
Hey man, he looked like he was doing something, wiggling his fingers earlier.
Where was his hand though?
Above the blankets.
Who
All right. I'll finish that later. We are back at it with scrambles. It is your go. It's the top of the round. You are farther away from. Yeah, there is nothing more that requires saving throws, so carry on.
My wayward son.
Okay. I'm just going to attack him back.
So he's above you if you care. Doesn't really matter. It's just visual. Just pouch. Hex switch. By the way, are you Fey, Wild, or Augury? Taugen.
Ornery cuss.
Wild. He's a wild witch. He's a wild one.
Wild one.
Right. So I mentioned when you hit it, you got to roll first to see if you hit it. So give me a d20.
Okay,
You have
I'm
to
sorry.
roll
You said when I hit it, I have to roll to see if I hit it.
correct.
Okay.
So
Because there's 4 of them.
roll a d20. You have to roll a 6 or less.
Am I rolling with no bonuses? I rolled a flat 14.
Right. This is just to see. So one of the other ones goes away.
So there are only 3 left now?
Correct.
Okay. I have a second attack. I will roll to hit it. Actually, there are only 3 left. I can flank at least one of them, so I'm going to pop my echo behind it.
Okay.
Let me get my assets. Shared. I'll move the echo here. Because then I get a +1 to attack. And I'll take anything I can get when I'm fighting multiples of a thing. So I will roll to attack it. And
As a
it
hit.
hits.
So
So now I
now,
roll a d20.
so since you normally like to know what you're aiming for, so I was going to tell you, but with
Rolled a
2
10.
duplicates, you must roll. Okay. Oh, it's actually he's the one who's supposed to be rolling, but that's fine. I'm just having you roll it. So you needed a 8 or less. So 10 is a miss. So one left. There's two of them there.
Okay. That's both of my attacks, and I bonus actioned my echo to it with me. I will have my echo. Yeah, just to keep him there. Okay. That'll do it. I'm passing my turn.
I really want to turn this guy into a frog. I think it'll be very funny. So, I got more hex points. I'm gonna make him roll that save again.
All right. And with a 1 on the dice.
So, Scrambles is having this epic battle slashing through these copies, and all of a sudden, there's just nothing there. And, so, now there is a frog, 45 feet in the air.
Isn't there like a poof moment where he like poof becomes a frog?
Yeah, let's say there's like a comical like cloud of smoke.
I like that. Does he have a top hat
All right.
and like
There
a
are
little cape?
actually 2 frogs
Hello,
in the air.
hello, my honey.
Oh, there's 2 frogs.
Wow.
That's interesting. Considering that his mental ability scores are also replaced by
And
frog.
they start falling. He is flipping you off, Scrambles, as he falls, as he still maintains his personality.
Look out below, got in.
Roll 46. Taugen.
That's pretty good.
All right, so Frog takes 18 points of damage, which is, of course, never mind, which is exceeds the hit points of a normal frog. So all of the excess then goes to him. He is now.
Does him falling trigger a attack roll for me, like a fleeing attack roll, or no?
No, because it's force movement.
That's what I thought. Dang.
Also, do you think you could hit a frog midair?
Yeah, I do. I roll really high. I bet a frog's AC is weak as fuck. Turn that axe sideways, and I just Barry Bonds that bitch.
Exactly.
I also wasn't planning to wasn't trying to slice him. I was going to try to snatch him out of the air and eat him.
There's also people.
That probably would have killed you.
That would have hurt you, for sure.
But you know what? It would have been cool.
Yes, it would have been very cool.
It would have been a cool way to fucking die. We don't have these gemstones in our bodies that bring us back to full health and resurrect us from the dead for no reason, okay? We're going to use them.
I'm not sure there's a we there. You might have that, but I don't think we have that.
I also just very poorly described what it does, but it does something like that.
All right, so with a splat, he returns. He is prone.
Does he drop concentration on whatever he was concentrating on?
Yes, that is correct.
Nice. So,
Where'd he go? There he is. Bloop. So the 2 of them are there. They don't look happy. 40. All right. Damage has been applied.
Yay.
Yay.
I have a feeling this guy might be mad at me, so I'm gonna scoot back a little bit.
All right. And if you would throw prone on him for Godin's
Will do.
turn. Godin, you were watching, and all of a sudden this frog comes flying down, splats, and then whoosh, explodes back into this guy who's laying on the ground
quickly.
next to you.
Drop my sorry,
Crossbow.
crossbow, thank you, and grab for the fiend's mace.
All right, since you are a bugbear, I will not. I'll just say you do it. It just has
And then I will
gook and grossness on the handle.
smack at it.
That's fine. He's a
Give me-
bugbear. He's
Now I had to
Give me a
put
second, I need to read something. You hit. Okay.
assets.
Right, and I am going to swing away at the
Cross.
thing one closest to me.
Crossbow. Bloop. There's your crossbow.
I'm going to use my inspiration to try and re-roll that because even with advantage, I missed both.
Okay. There you go. That's a hit. I can go back to two-player mode finally.
And I'm going to use my divine smite to add to burn a spell slot. I'm burning a 4th level spell slot to add 3 more d8 radiant damage. It'll be plus 5 d8 radiant damage in addition to my regular basis.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't want
Get him.
See, start with that, and then I'll do my d8.
Like a scratching Rick.
Oh, that didn't work. Yep. There. Oh, I should have used the. Never mind. It was on the. There was a button for it. I just didn't see it. Go ahead.
All right, so your mace normally does 3d6.
It normally does. Give me a second. 3d6, 2d6 plus 3 plus 1d6 fire plus 1d8 radiant for.
So yeah, so it normally does 3d6. Okay, so then the 5d8 was the smite.
Correct.
Okay, and what type of damage is it?
Radiant. I should have used the. See if it. I don't know if it has it. If I hold it down, was it?
No, you click it first. It adds it, and then when you roll damage, it will then roll that as well. I'm
Really? Okay.
looking to see what
I've
type
never
of
done it yet.
immunities it has.
It's a
There
weird
it is.
button, like a cast button. Let me push it to see what happens. And then what do I do from there? Just normally I would then add the 5d8.
All right, would you drop your smite into share your smite into the chat?
Dun, dun, dun.
Wow, the damage increases by 1d8 if the target is an undead or a fiend.
Makes sense. It's divine smite.
Sounds
I
like
didn't see that. Doesn't matter. I don't know if that means I get one more
All right, let me
above
look
the
at
normal
your
maximum.
thing.
I think that means you
Which
get
one?
an extra tier.
Where is your paladin action? Here it is.
So I pushed that button, and that what came up was effects, self effects, radiant, whatever. But I don't know how to roll the damage so it would count.
All right, so in order to upcast it, you're gonna have to code it, or I'm gonna have to code
I
it.
can do that.
Um, in
But
this
what is it? What would I do for the damage? To roll the
48
damage?
radiant is what would change the first one, and then everything else would stay the same. Just duplicate it
No,
to
I'm
where
just saying
you have a
there's no
2d8,
damage roll.
3d8, 48. No, what you do is you hit that button and then roll your normal damage. And it adds
I
that
don't
to
have a
the
normal
damage.
damage.
Your mace damage.
Oh, it would add before doing the damage of the mace.
Correct.
Okay.
It's like a sneak attack. You add the effect first and then add it, and it adds it to the roll.
I haven't done a sneak attack in 5e on Fantasy
All right.
Grounds ever.
Give me one. Give me a 1d8. Cold, fire, lightning, damage, piercing. Immune. Alright, so all of that would go through. So 21 damage extra.
pile of flesh is what I'm in for.
Okay.
And then I will move my spiritual weapon over.
Oh, hold on a second. You have to roll to see if you hit it. You can pick odd or even.
Even.
All right,
I'm
so
not sure what that.
the so you're gonna roll a 12-sider, and are you saying even is a hit or even is a miss?
Why don't you just?
Yeah.
I mean, I just roll and tell me which one. I don't get to pick. Usually, it's just.
Okay, then I'll do it as the spell is written, and I'll have him roll. So I believe that is a. Hold on. I close magic. Here it is, mirror image. Okay. You have 2 duplicates. You must roll an 8 or higher. With 1 duplicate, you must roll an 11 or higher. So it was not able to divert the attack. So the first one hits. Go ahead and roll for your spiritual weapon.
Find it again. Sorry.
Gotta hit
Oops,
first.
sorry. Oh, dang it. Hitting wrong buttons everywhere.
Okay, hold on. Don't roll damage. The last one disappears.
Cool.
What? Okay, what?
And all the damage you did for those 2 rolls. Okay.
Well, way up.
All right, so everything goes dark.
Everything everywhere?
No, you just see this globe of darkness appear.
Ah.
All right. Um, Jackson, I need a perception check.
Perception, yes.
Oh, that did not do what I wanted it to do.
Well, there you go. Whatever it is, I'm perceptive.
All right, so you see it off in the distance.
Okay. Am I, where am I seeing it? I sense danger, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So from my history and whatnot, I would know what the thing is, right? I can know whether it's going to be a big one or a little one or whatever.
I don't understand your question. The one that they were
You
fighting
just said that something,
just
right?
appeared far away.
Oh, he's not. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was another one. Okay, so he's gone. Is there anything left in the sky still? Are they gone too?
Scrambles and his echo are in the sky.
That's it. Okay. Right. Cool.
And Taugen.
Right. Okay. I don't do anything, right? Look around. Don't see nothing. And I probably should get out of the circle. Oh, he's still there.
There's a
He's
dude behind you. He's not in the
behind
sky.
the moving pile of flesh 12.
Yes.
I'm facing him.
Okay, so he's in front of you.
You just said he's behind. Okay. So I'm gonna hit him, right? Since I've been pointing that way the whole time. So I have a question. If I do, let's say I have a bonus action. I don't at this moment, but if I did, could I
You do have a bonus
utilize
action, but go ahead.
what?
You have a bonus action every round.
Oh, I do. I'm just doing the two strikes, so I don't have a third one. In other words.
Correct. You don't have a
Okay.
third
So
attack.
let's say I did though. If could I use one of my cantrips and then use the bonus action as a strike?
No.
How about the other way around? Have I used the strike and then do a bonus action and a half to do the spell?
No. Can't
Okay.
your spells take a standard action.
One action, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right, good. I'm gonna just go ahead and whack at this guy.
Okay.
Come on, baby. There we go. And not too bad. Nice. Hit it heavy. All right, here we go. One more time. Sad, but a
Nice.
little bit of bonus there. He's dying. All right. Oh, exceeds damage. Okay. Wow. All right, sweet. That was easy. So I guess I'm moving on, right? There's nothing else I can do. Right.
You can move. You can
Right, but what's the
use
point?
another
There's nobody
rage.
around. Okay. Nope. My
Alright,
rage lasts
scrambles.
for what? 2 rounds, and then it goes out or something like that.
You have 8 more rounds left of your rage, but you must attack or take damage
Right.
each
So in a
round
minute, if
for
I'm
it
not fighting
to
and I
last.
lose it in how many rounds do I lose it if I don't attack or get
If a
hit?
full round goes by without you attacking or taking damage, it goes away.
Wow. All right. Cool. It's gonna go
Okay.
away.
So
Alright, so Scrambles, you see it fall to the floor as a frog, squish, pop back up. Godin moves over, beats the crap out of it with this holy radiant smitingness. Darkness appears, and then it bamfs and is way over to the side.
yep, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna fly my 40 feet or 30 feet, excuse me. It's 30. It's my movement, right? Yeah. 30 feet.
You're still in darkness, right? Or no?
I'm 40 feet in the air. I don't know. Or
Who is
actually,
in darkness? I don't understand your question. Godin, yes, you are in darkness.
Okay, gotcha.
and then I'm gonna try to do psychic chains on it and see if that works. I have to
Okay,
see if
you
it
are
works first.
40 feet away.
Range 60 feet.
Okay, cool.
Psychic chains. Pew. I'm gonna try to see if it works first. If it
Okay.
works, I'll tell you what it does. If it doesn't work, then I'm not gonna tell you what it does because it doesn't matter. There are 2 dice for a reason. Am I afraid of him or something?
No, it is a reason. It's because of him.
Oh, okay. Well, he is.
He
It
failed.
looks like he failed. That's awesome. Okay,
Deck
so
save, yeah. So, yep, he failed.
did that drop on him?
It doesn't go drop on him. It's for you. Oh wait, no.
No, it's
Damage
for him.
ongoing. 44. Okay, yes. Did it drop on him? Yes.
Cool. So what happened? What happens is Scrambles looks at him and he says, "Where do you think you're going?" And then these purple chains fly out and pulsate towards him and latch around him. And basically, if I'm reading this correctly, he can't move anymore. Let me read the descriptor to you just to make sure that I'm actually reading that correctly. I'm going to post it in there.
There you go. Perfect.
The target must succeed a dex saving throw or take the 44 damage on the start of its turn. As a bonus action, you can cast this spell, and on any subsequent turns, you can pull the target 10 feet towards you. The target cannot repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn. Excuse me, it can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn. All effects are success.
That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, but you forgot the most important part. You tether your
You
soul
tether
to
your
another
soul to-
creature.
Yeah.
Black
Yes.
purplish chains spring out from the center of your chest and latch onto the target.
Yeah, I said that part, but
Cool.
the part I didn't
Alright.
say was it is restrained for the duration. So I don't know what that does, but it's restrained, and I have these big chains attach it to me.
Okay,
So
and
that's
are
what's going
you
bonus action, I'm gonna bring my echo out, like I always do. unpredictable.
Right, don't forget to mark it off that you've used it.
I will. Give me 5, 10, 15. I'm going to put them right here. Yeah. And then, so yeah, I say, where do you think you're going? Well, then that happens.
You fool.
And hopefully I don't die.
All right, you're moving. Are you
Me?
going
No.
down at all?
Nope, I am staying there.
Okay. So you're both of you, and is your echo 40 feet up as well?
Yes. It has to
Okay.
be because if it ends more than 15 feet low, well, it doesn't have to be. It could be 35 feet, but it's just easier to keep it at 40. If it ends 15
Okay.
feet away from me at any point, then it's done. So
Okay.
Right, Jackson.
Yes. Okay. So where is the other? Is another big creature, right, or not?
Yes, I said you saw him over here.
Yes, I saw him. Right. So that's the one. Oh, he's over there. Okay. So I can't target him at all. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Wait the fuck up. Okay, got it. All right, that's good. Okay, so what I like to do here is I would like to cast my chaos bolt,
What is the range of Chaos Bolt?
120 feet,
Okay.
and it says chaos bolt. Yes, so I can roll dice cast, and here we go. Happens. Oh no! Okay, what does that mean? It's a miss.
Correct.
So I can't do another one then, right?
Correct.
Okay. I guess that is my turn. Then. Okay, so do I see this creature like? Is it? We know it's big. Like I said before about history thing. We know it's a big thing and it's coming at us because I have a plan. I would like to try if that's the case.
You saw it appear there. It's been fighting. It's tried to flee a couple times now.
Oh,
And
okay.
you saw it appear there, and right now this purple tendrils coming from Scrambles, and it has chains wrapped around it. So it is linked to Scrambles with this purple magic.
In the negative way. Okay. All right. So so he's flying in. He's likely to come in at speed. I'm assuming if I'm way the hell over there. Once he moves away,
Right now
moves
he's on the
away.
ground.
Oh,
Since
okay.
he fell as a frog and splatted, he never flew up.
Okay. Then never mind my plan.
Okay.
Okay. So that's it. I've done it, right? Unless I start moving, which is he's the only enemy that we have right now, correct?
From what you can see, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna move my normal and not do a run. So 40 feet. So are we still on? Okay, up here I've got the disadvantage up until wherever it is, right?
So that is 15. That is
Right.
30. So
Right.
you can go to here.
Okay, cool. That's where I go. That's it.
All right. Got it. And you're in darkness. And it is all silent around you.
Ooh,
50-foot radius.
hello, darkness, my old friend.
Moves with me. Magical darkness is illuminated around in the 50-foot radius around me. Right, everybody inside gets plus 1d4 to medicine checks.
ooh, yeah.
Not that matters right now.
That is very odd. It's very specific. Only medicine.
Yep.
I don't remember
Well,
seeing that spell before.
I'm
But
a
okay.
cleric. It's from,
Why not the wisdom checks in general?
I don't even know what that's from. It doesn't say on here.
Anyway,
Doctor,
okay.
doctor.
Yeah, I'm a cleric.
Yeah, you're a cleric and a paladin. Yeah.
Very
Clerics
simple.
can just be wise. They don't have to be medically inclined.
All right. So, what else are you doing? That's just your action.
And I'm gonna move my. I can't move them far enough.
Which one you get?
I never thought about doing it that way. I don't have a. I should have spelled it. Move closer. We got 30. 15. And then I
So
will
where you
move.
are is 25, and you're out of the gook, so you can go 5 more feet if you want. Speed is 30, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So
And I'm gonna.
you can drop the
That's
spiritual
what I was
weapon
thinking. If I
anytime you
drop
want.
concentration,
You can
just
also cast a
bonus
second
action.
one if you wanted. It's not a
That's what I was.
concentration,
I was wondering. I haven't done that before, but that seems like a logical thing to do.
but you can
Use
only
concentration on the one.
attack with a 1. It takes a bonus action to attack or move. So you can have 15 of them, but you can only attack with 1 per round or move 1 per round. So,
Also, he's restrained, so all attacks against him have advantage.
yep.
Wait, why isn't it working? Oh, there we go. Sorry. Well, that's right. It's not a concentration anyway. Good point. Yeah, I'll raise another one.
Raise
60
the
feet.
glass.
So I've got room. I will put. Where'd you go? Where's my image? That's not the image.
All right,
Wrong
so for
image.
whatever reason, your thing doesn't
Wrong
have
image.
restrained on it. Let me put restrained on him.
Wrong image. There it is.
Restrained. He was strained before, and now he's restrained. Now.
It's really weird too because I literally drug it on and dropped it on him.
No, it just doesn't have it.
Be strange.
Oh, weird.
It has the 44 ongoing damage and stuff. All right, so unless you upcast it, it is a normal spell. Normal.
I always okay. I'm sorry. I always do it when I don't bother with first level. That's my second level spell.
Okay.
But or it is a level 2, right? Sorry, meant 3. Have it.
I don't know what spell slot you've clicked off, so I don't know what it is yet. But
It's
you
3.
didn't say anything, so
I go up 1. I'm having difficulty seeing my place. Did that hit? That did hit? Okay.
yes.
Also radiant.
Spiritual weapons are force.
Or force, sorry, force. My bad. One of the best spiritual weapon attacks I've had in a while. Almost maxed.
All right, so that was all your actions. So you are finished. All right, so as he starts his turn, the chains crushed it, and it forms into this molt. Give me just a second here. I need to check something. All right.
Strangely, the ash left laying on the ground looks a lot like the shape of a frog.
So you, as this thing dies, its body, like all the other ones so far, Thanos style, just sort of turns to ash and lifts away and fades away. But you see that you have trapped within your chains still is this woman. She's got short cropped blonde hair. and as she sees these chains, her eyes start getting wild, and she starts frantically trying and pulling and pushing at these chains as they're continuing to do damage to her as she's trying to frantically escape from these chains. Are you going to drop it?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, I do not intend to kill her with this.
Okay, then as you drop the chains, the uh her the soul also does the same thing, and as it gets returned back to
Oh, that was the soul?
abyss. Yep,
That's cool.
because it says you tether your soul to another creature. So it was.
Oh, that's cool. I just didn't know that. I've never done it before.
Yep.
As she's Thanosing away, I'll look at her and I'll look down at her or yell down at her. Give Rakdos my regards. And then I'll descend with my winged boots.
And it made it safe. All right, cool. So with that, you guys are out of combat as the last demon falls.
I will note,
Okay.
if we want to be, we can go back into combat because I currently have the bug thing banished, and
Yeah.
if I drop the spell before a minute passes, it can come back. Or I can just keep it up for the full minute and then up to you guys.
Why would we want it back?
I don't know if you want to fight it more. That's a little.
If you're not
So I think
if you're not little wusses who are scared of a little bug,
I think a
Exactly.
better option would be if we desecrate these monuments. If it takes more than a minute, does the bug come back?
Desecrate.
No, so it's not.
Monuments would be
I
desecrated
cast
already.
banishment, and if you banish something that's not from this plane of existence,
Yeah.
and you keep the spell up for a minute, it's just banished back to its home plane forever. If I
Okay.
drop it before the full minute passes, it pops
Okay.
back up in the same place it poofed out of existence from. I'm just
Okay.
saying, it's an option. I wanted to throw it out just in case you guys were feeling a little stabby still, you know?
I would
do you
like
have
to
to-
not do that.
you guys are
I
virtually
feel like
untouched. I mean,
I tested
comparatively.
luck pretty hard.
You know, we didn't get hit at all. Hardly.
That's all the pretty flowers that surround me all the time.
Scratches.
Yeah, but guys, we still get the experience for it. We don't have to fight it.
You guys just fought like 9 demons and devils and survived without
Yeah, and I used all
hardly a
my
scratch.
I used all my cool tricks.
Oh yeah, it was a great fight. You guys did some really good stuff.
I did a
The
bunch of really
banishment
cool
was
shit.
nice. Was clutch.
It
The,
was a really cool. Someone needs to animate that.
that psychic
Django?
change is awesome.
Django
The-
watches our channel all the time. He should animate that.
There you go. The Godin
I'm just
smite,
saying.
and Godin stopped it by
Oh
destroying
yeah,
the
for
thing.
sure.
Had Godin not,
Yeah.
because nobody was trying to do anything
That
to the
was a
circle.
lot of
Nobody was trying to
dice.
do anything. He was just smashing it.
I went through every spell, everything. I even went to D&D online to figure out if there was anything that I could do at my level to stop a desecrated circle like this. You know, there's not. I need 2 more levels of cleric to do anything.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was just trying to buy you time. I'm like, ooh, that big thing
but
is
obviously
attacking God, and
breaking the
I'm just gonna.
Breaking the circle is kind of a traditional way to pretty much ruin any kind of demonic incantation historically.
Right.
I just figured I'd give it a shot.
Now, are
That
you
was my-
considered
Hey,
a
it worked.
sorcerer, warlock, or wizard?
I'm a cleric, but I have religious knowledge enough to know that, you know, these kinds of circles, you know, need to get broken. That they're going
Right,
to just
right.
continue if they're not broken.
So, Talgin, are you a sorcerer,
Now,
warlock?
breaking such a circle in certain situations could make it worse because it
Yep.
could actually literally open the portal so
Right.
we could have them
Right.
pouring in. So I just it was a
That was what the
calculated guess.
percentile was for.
I figured.
And
Glad you rolled
instead,
well.
it triggered a chaos surge, and it turned the target's bones to ice.
Oh, that's what happened.
Got lucky it wasn't you and
And the
you
target
and
happened to
Doc
be,
Smoke.
out of the 50% chance, it could have been one of your party members. It was not.
Thank goodness.
Good thing.
The
But I do have
droning
revenge.
bug made you unconscious for 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
But both of you who had to roll it, saved until it disappeared. It's all right. You could
You're
just use
welcome,
holy
you're welcome.
water to wake him up, but I don't know that any of you had holy water. So
So, quick question. I need like a point of rule here. Since
okay.
we now know Talgin can turn things into frogs,
Oh yeah,
what
no.
happens if I eat something and it's inside of me
So it
and then
stays a
it dies?
frog until the spell time runs out, or it takes
Yes.
damage
Yes.
enough to kill the frog, then it reverts back. So
Yes.
if you don't
Wouldn't
chew it and just swallow it,
Yes.
then it will be in your stomach when the acid kills it, does 1 point of
Yes.
damage, and it will then revert back to its normal form inside you.
Inside you, which will
Okay.
not
If
turn
you
out good
chew
for
it,
you.
then it will turn back to its normal form in your mouth,
In your mouth.
which is not as
Sure.
bad as your stomach.
No, I'm
But it
making
will
sure
hurt.
because here's the thing.
Job won't
I want
open
to
until
know
you get
anything inside of something, whether it be me or a dragon or a goat or a goblin. What happens if something becomes a full size and it's
Manticore.
like a large
It's
humanoid
literally been
thing?
used. It's been used in both
Have you
stories
seen
and
the Alien movie?
actual games. Yes.
Okay. No.
That's
I'm
pretty
not.
much what will happen. It will
I
burst
have
out of them. It
absolutely
won't
seen it.
automatically kill them. It's not going to explode them. It's just going to
Okay.
come out in the quickest way
If it could in their size.
that
Got it.
was
Talgin.
the path of least resistance, which will normally be
Yeah.
the stomach, wouldn't be through the ribs or anything else.
Yeah.
And then
I've
it will do a lot of damage.
Yeah. Basically saw you in half.
By the way,
Okay.
guys, I'm noting for role-playing purposes, Toggin has absolutely threatened to turn one of you guys into a frog before, and you guys definitely thought he was joking.
On
Good.
a more modern technological basis, there was I think it was one of the Godzilla ones where nothing can get through its skin, like none of the missiles, but a guy basically sent a bomb through its mouth to get into its stomach, so it would explode from the inside.
Right.
It wasn't Godzilla itself, but
No,
another
I'm just
monster.
making
But the
sure
idea is,
because now that that's a thing, if Talgin ever turns a giant thing into a toad, I have attack toads. Where if I can shove this toad into your stomach, it'll pretty much die and explode you. Or if I can convince something to do it, or if I
eat it.
grab a toad and
Sure.
throw it like a baseball into the mouth of a dragon or something, or a whale.
Just
Toad's not
offer it
very
as a
big.
gift. Here's a snack for you.
I just want to make sure that that's what I thought that was the case, but now I know that that's the case. I almost did it myself. It probably would have killed me. But now that I know that that's confirmed by the DM, attack toads are going to be a real thing.
I will also note, the toads only last for a minute. So it lasts for a minute or until it drops to 0 hit points. So
Right.
like you do not have a big time frame here.
And you can choose to willingly fail a saving throw. So, for whatever reason,
Yeah,
if
if you want to get in
one of you ever need to be a toad for a minute, she
Yeah,
can
well,
do
you
it. He can do it for you.
you can just jump into the dragon's mouth and then attack it from the inside when you get full size.
That's right. Guardians of the Galaxy style.
That's right.
Exactly right.
I killed it.
All
That's
right.
why I said, guys, attack toads. It's confirmed.
Who was it that did that in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Drax.
Drax does it.
Of course, it's Drax.
At the
That's
beginning.
right. Classic.
Because he is convinced it's easier to hit from the inside.
And he was right.
He was right.
It is easier to
was-
hit from
He
the
was
inside.
100% right.
You can't miss, honestly. If you are surrounded by the thing you're trying to hit, you can't miss.
All right,
Scale
so
one.
don't forget, if you haven't looked at the 2D view, you should at least look at it. It's up in the.
You're talking about the 3D view, right?
It's the token view, yes, the 3D view. Toggle the
Okay.
toolbar and click, because
Right.
like right now, Toggin and Scrambles are flying in the air. The cool thing
But you
is
just-
you also have visible rocks jutting up out of the ground. It's really cool. So, because you can do that now in Fancy Grounds.
Right.
How is
Okay.
that supposed to work?
So if you click
Very well.
the toggle toolbar button at the top of the map, it'll drop down a bunch of different ones.
Yeah, I have those all the time.
One on the left says View Mode Toggle,
Oh, the
and-
toggle camera.
Yep.
Okay.
and it'll switch
There's
between
another one that says
two.
toggle shortcut view mode, but
And then you can zoom out. You can do AWSD to move around the camera. Q and E turn it, which is true for any mode of any image. And C and X will zoom you up and down. Or you can open up the little, on the far right, it says toggle navigation panel. So,
Right.
Anyway, I was very
Internet,
pleased with
look at
how it
that.
turned out with the rocks.
Right.
And I will be using that more and more. I can do whole walls. I can do everything. Now, let me go ahead and turn off the
Wow.
token
You're
lock.
very talented.
So, anyway, and I had it on most of the time until everybody was up in the air, and then you couldn't see everybody, so I turned it off for the stream, but it's on the stream too. So. All right, so let's go back to this mode. There we go. I'm actually going to turn off line of sight as
it's funny
well.
saying scrambles
There we go.
in the air.
Yeah.
Look like, especially
Yep.
with the line going down, looks like you're impaled for your ass on a
In the flying
big
cape.
stick.
All right.
That cape of billowing is fucking awesome.
Scrambles looks so fucking cool when he lands, by the way. He's just like floating down in like the superhero god pose. Not like the cool land one, but like that guy from The
Who is
Boys.
that? Who has the feet of flying?
He
I
does.
do.
He's got those shoes of flying, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Is that Hercules? Who has that in the myths in the Greek?
Mercury.
Hermes?
And yeah,
Hermes is the
Mercury,
messenger god.
whichever
Mercury is
There's
the
another name
Roman.
for Hermes, yeah.
whichever flavor you're talking about, they have winged boots. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Anyway, if we were to visualize and make a film out of it, it's gonna be looking fucking amazing all the time, like never ending.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
too cool.
That's why when I do cute shit like pet a bunny, it looks super heroic.
Like he just goes around kissing babies just so
also
that
why
he knows that it shows like the
See,
depth of his character.
And Scramble, what you have to do is you have to practice. As you're lowering down, you turn them off 5 feet above the ground. So you fall the last 5 feet with a thud,
Mhm.
shaking the ground around you and stuff.
Yeah, into the
Do the
blade
superhero
pose.
landing.
One leg
Yeah.
out.
So you just got to practice and get it down. All right.
Yep.
It'll happen.
He's a performer. That's where he grew up.
Well, he can choreograph it,
performer.
and I'll shoot off the.
And now
the
he can
rod
do
of-
his. Whatever the hell those flaming balls are called. Poi? Is
Gonorrhea?
that what it is called? Micah? What does
They're called
Scrambles do?
poi.
Yeah,
P-O-Y, like
Yeah, so
Poi.
you can do your poi and levitate up off the
I can also
ground.
terrorize villages, just like fly in there, murder a bunch of stuff, and then fly away.
You
I
can do
can
that
become a
without
villain real
flying,
quick.
too. You don't have to fly to do that. All right, you still do it
Fun
half the
fact, you can
time.
do
You
that all the
terrorize half the
time.
time. You terrorize people because you're with a
I don't
demon,
terrorize.
a bugbear, and a big blue guy. So
Yeah, I forcefully get my way. It's
your
different.
group does that already.
Well, and plus you have the other comment is you have so many animals you collect, so that you can always show off.
Oh
You're
yeah, I
just too
totally
cool
forgot.
for these
I could
times.
ride up on my zombie horse and then
Right.
fly
Your
over the
skeleton
town.
horse, actually.
Yeah.
All right.
And the stupid bunny thing.
So let's go ahead and make sure you guys get a couple experience for that fight.
Main
Yeah, so altogether it was 8 fiends. Most of them, or more than
And 2 frogs.
half of them, were just wusses, but
Okay, it was
a couple
one
of them were pretty
frog
big.
that looked like it was 2.
Okay.
But you know that frog that takes
Yeah,
us to the next level, right? We level up for that.
That's right.
Right.
The
You just said it could have killed any one of us.
Yeah, we
we
risked
swap
our
it,
we die.
lives. It's not like we just leveled up or anything.
had that bug thing
after
hit
that one.
you, it does
Yeah.
4d6 plus 2 piercing damage, 7d6 necrotic damage, and
Wow.
your hit point maximum is reduced by the amount of those 7d6.
Holy shit the pants.
Oh my god, I'm so glad I banished that thing.
That's crazy. Yeah, me too.
I would have had to put my negative energy aura on.
And like I said, if you failed your really wussy DC 12, that's what annoys me. It's so easy to I don't think Jackson and Scrambles can even fail without a 1, the DC 12 Constitution saving throw. But if you did, you would fall unconscious for 10 minutes. You would have to take damage or be woken with holy water.
So they can like sit
Yeah,
there.
because
And
we just have holy water laying around.
Well, in theory, Godden should,
I have
at
5.
least.
I have 5 flasks of holy water I have never used yet.
Thing is, they only
Actually,
do
now that I think
2d6
about it, I think I
damage.
also have holy water.
It only does 2d6 damage to undead and, fiends. But yeah, you guys can use holy water. Some things need holy water. Now you're getting up to the levels where you have these weird one-off things. Holy water may come in handy.
well, I have the potion of supreme healing if we get in desperate times. It
Yep.
does 10d4 plus 20 healing.
Plus, you don't know what else was waiting on the other side of the portal had you guys not destroyed it. So
Right.
'cause they were coming.
So what you're saying is infinite kills, like in the Thanos Marvel movies.
That's right.
We were standing at the portals just stabbing things as it left.
Exactly. Something just spawn. Just sit there and wait till things spawn.
Yeah.
The spawn
We'll just
point.
spawn camp and just level up killing pigs in the forest.
Oh shit, let's go fix that rock, you know? Get this
Yeah.
thing set up again. Fucking
we
grind
become-
till level 11.
We become the bad guys we're trying to defeat while trying to become the heroes we would use to defeat those bad guys.
Yeah, of
Right.
course.
Yeah.
All right.
If you live
So,
long enough.
you do know between Taugen and Godin, the only thing that's wrong with the circle is a single broken pillar right now.
Oh, we're gonna fix that. Not
Oh, we
fix
should
it.
mess this thing up more.
So,
Yeah, we're
what
not
else
for
would you
sure.
guys like to do?
Whatever you like.
It still stinks. Oh, the fog is gone. Let me go ahead and move. Because of fantasy grounds, I can stop the fog. There you go.
Wow.
Nice.
If
Um,
if we the circle's been broken, is it still Let me use my divine sense. Is it still is desecrated now that we've stopped the stones, or is it just messed up now?
All right, so tap your share divine sense again. Says any place that
No, I'm
has
back
been
in this.
desecrated, as with the Hallow spell. I don't know enough. The damage is done. It is not continuing to spread. So I don't know enough about the Hallow spell or
What time is it right now?
It is. See, and most DMs wouldn't know. I know, right there.
It's 9:54.
Oh, we just got. Oh, we did, but we didn't sleep. We didn't
Time is
get through a
8:20.
night, right? Did we get through a night before this happened, or did this happen with what?
Well, we got through the night, and then we were like, okay, where we go next? Oh wait, there's
Oh,
At
like
8
there's
o'clock in the
rocks.
morning, you headed out
That's right.
after scrambles,
That's
and
right.
Jackson killed a pair of aurochs. And then you came to
Right.
the circle of filth. So, yes, you had slept. It was 20 minutes ago when you woke up. Well, an hour and 20 minutes ago, because I give you guys an hour to get breakfast and get ready to go.
Right. It's nice of you.
Anyway, messing up the circle. I have like a climbing kit, which has like pythons and a hammer, and so I would like to start fucking with the symbols that are on the ground and turning them into other things and scratching them out entirely and stuff.
So, you're
Would you
drawing
like to
male body parts on.
Yeah, I'm
scratching
drawing
them?
dicks everywhere.
Can
As long as it works, you know.
I join you?
Oh.
Do you have
All right. So
pythons?
Yes, I do. Probably.
if we can wait
I'm just guessing. I think.
a day,
A minor stick?
I can get
Sorry.
I can pray for my new a different spell for a second level spell. I can consecration, and I can consecrate this area now that it's not ongoing desecrated, and then it'll be, you know, ongoing. It'll be blessed or whatever it is that whatever it's called. Hang on a second.
Were we in a hurry to get somewhere?
Which
I
of
can't
these?
We're on our way to Neverwinter for at some point.
No, you were on your way to the White Plume Mountain. You guys decided not to go to
Oh, yeah.
Neverwinter to do
When
your
did we
research or
decide
anything.
that?
You guys decided
Why
to
are
go
we going to White Mountain? When did we decide that? Because I was planning on buying stuff in Neverwinter last I thought.
because of the
I
three.
was going there to get a war mount and
Oh yeah, we had like a messenger
Something like
come
that.
and be like, "Hey, these
Mhm.
rich people had their items taken,
Yep.
and you're supposed to catch the thief and or get stuff back."
Right. You were
Correct.
voluntold for doing that.
No, we had a choice.
You don't have
Oh,
to
I
do
know.
it.
I'm just joking. Just joking. Holy shit.
So many of
The
them.
spell
Anyway,
ends. It is blessed by positive energy, so it becomes consecrated ground. Yeah, after.
Yeah.
The
There we
area
go.
contains an altar, shrine, or other permanent fixture devoted to any other deity, pantheon, or higher power with ideals vastly different. Then it is destroyed. That's good. So anyway, that's a second level spell I can get after tomorrow. So if we have time, I can consecrate this tomorrow.
I mean, we could just do a day of downtime.
Why can't we just go fight some shit?
You could spend your day of downtime fighting shit.
Really?
Ain't
That's
nobody
not what I
stopping
said.
you.
That's not what I said.
So just to be clear, make sure I'm communicating well. It is not the way it is now. It is not actively evil. It's just the land has been damaged.
Yeah.
Right.
And it may take a while, if ever, for the land to recover. But it's not actively open or evil. They could rebuild it, but right this
I would
second.
have more
Nothing else
difficulty
is happening.
rebuilding it if I consecrate. Yeah.
Okay, right. Yep,
So
absolutely.
I would feel a lot more comfortable about the fact that this thing is consecrated before we walk off and leave, one damaged stone and kind of a general. Unless we got some way
All
to
right.
just blow the entire thing up. But even then, it seems
And
like
Toggin, you
healing it
said you
would
were
be
working
better.
on the circle itself, correct?
I would like to, yes.
Okay.
I can help.
All right. So Jackson, you're also working on the circle.
Yep.
Okay. Scrambles, what are you doing?
Scrambles is just gonna kind of hang out and clean his stuff off and stretch, because he's pretty tired after that.
He's washing his pea coat. He's seeing the Navy.
All right. So you've used 2 minutes of your 4 hours. Like I said, typically I'm not going to worry about it unless you say I'm going to travel the next hour flying, stuff like that. So I'm not going to worry about
Yep.
keeping track of your flying boots.
Are you still going to
And
send the Echo out to do the reconnaissance? Or would you do it yourself because of the boots? Are we
Scrambles,
moving forward?
Scrambles, are you going to send the Echo out? He asked you.
I don't think he's there.
Mike, are you there?
Yes, I'm sorry, I was fighting my mute button.
So he wants to know if you're going to. So Jackson, Max, talk to him again.
Yeah, I wanted to know if you were going to send the Echo out to do some reconnaissance, or were you going to use your boots to go out yourself?
No, let's use the Echo. Yeah, for sure. Just because it's way safer. So
Yeah.
I will sit down crisscross applesauce and scout out with the Echo.
Now, does the Echo look like you in terms of the boots and the
Yeah,
cape
it
and
looks
stuff?
a lot
Cape?
like me, only it's like a gray translucent image,
Right. Okay.
like a Peter Pan shadow, but standing.
Yikes. So are we moving, or are we? What are we doing? We're doing our 4 hours, and then what?
I'm gonna scout around with the Echo,
Okay, cool. We're
and
heading
then he'll
north
tell us.
towards. Yep. Cool. Let's do it.
Were we not waiting for Godin to be able to consecrate the area?
Yeah, we
I
are.
just realizing I don't know that
You what?
an actual spell in 5e.
I don't understand.
I haven't. Yes, there's an SRD version, but there's not. The consecration doesn't exist in 5e now.
It is ceremony, isn't it? Where's spells? Character spells. I believe it's part of ceremony now. Let me look.
It's the only way I'm seeing online to do it outside of the SRD rules is
Xanathars.
Hollow, which is 10th level spell.
Dedication, that's a human. Okay. Funeral rite. Okay, so it's not part of ceremony anymore.
Yeah, no, it's gone. I mean, I can't find consecration anywhere. I went online too. That it's not a 5e spell. Used to be a 2nd level aberration spell. Abjuration, rather. Excuse me. I am confused by that.
All right. So there's nothing he can do. There's no point in waiting for him.
No, yeah, no point in waiting.
So
Right,
besides
yeah,
you guys are messing up the circle. What else are you doing?
Should we topple the other stones? Got a
Whatever,
lot
I
of
mean,
big, strong men.
well, I have some
Heck yeah, I'll
history.
help you push some stones over. Whatever you say, Tommy.
Yeah.
They do not push.
They don't push.
We might have to dig them out and then push them over if that's what you want to do.
You know, Godin has shown they do crack and break.
Oh,
Well,
we could just
guys,
break the shit out of them.
let's start
Take out
trying
our
to
pick.
break the shit out of them, I
Yeah,
guess.
take out our picks that we were going to use to steal all those gems that we decided not to. We should all have a pick, I think, in our backpack, shovel or something like that for the mining
I
thing.
don't think I have one. But I do have pythons, and those are meant to be driven into rock, so.
You can climb them. That's right.
Yeah, I can climb them super easy. I also still have a cloak that gives me wings.
Ooh, there you
So I can fly to the top, but you know, climbing's more impressive.
go.
I do have a shovel, so I could dig out a bit, try and see if that makes it easier to tip.
Well, I think he might have been saying they don't tip because they might be like
So
considered
Jackson has a
magical.
miner's pick. He's the only one of you all that have a pick. Has a pick. And with his pick, it's very easy to do. I mean, comparatively, compared to anything else you might be using, the pick
Right.
is much easier to use.
Okay,
Right.
you have fun with that, Jackson. We'll sit and watch while you do the heavy labor then.
I think not.
You can
All right.
rotate.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that late. I was waiting until
Here's
10
that.
o'clock. It's after 10. All right, we're done, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you playing with me.
Thanks for DMing.
Yep. Thank you.
And we
Thank
will be
you.
back next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good
Good night, guys.
night.
And don't
Good night,
forget
guys.
to wish Bobby a happy birthday if you see her. I mean, a happy anniversary. Tomorrow's our 16th year anniversary. Yeah, that's right. We've been happily
Damn.
married for 14 years.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.